Good morning, children. As we have already studied the structure of neuron and neuromuscular junction, so today we will learn about the reflex arc. As we know, spinal cord is an important part of our nervous system. Spinal cord is protected by vertebral column. It is a long, thin, tubular structure made up of nervous tissue. The spinal cord functions primarily in the transmission of nerve signals from the motor cortex to the body and from the afferent fibers of the secondary neurons to the sensory cortex. It is also a center for coordinating many reflexes and contains reflex arch that can independently control reflexes. If we see this slide, we can see the central part of the spinal cord is known as gray matter and peripheral part is known as the white matter. Reflex action. The word reflex refers to sudden action in response to something in environment. In a reflex action, the impulses are carried by the sensory fibers from the receptor organ to the central nervous system and back to the effector organs. The reflex action travels in the following sequence as shown in this figure. Here in this figure, stimulus, that is hotness. Stimulus may be anything. It is an external factor. So in this figure, the stimulus is hotness and it goes to receptor organ, that is by skin, sensory organ, and that is to sensory nerves. From sensory nerve, it moves to spinal cord, and from spinal cord, the message comes through motor nerve, and that is effector organs, say muscles or the gland. And finally, the response to stimulus, that is removal of your hand. So reflex actions are of two types, unconditioned reflexes and the conditioned reflexes. Unconditioned reflexes are inborn. They do not require any training, learning, etc. They are protective in function. For example, that is smelling a favorite food, withdrawal of your hand on touching fire or anything cold, sneezing, coughing, vomiting, knee jerk. These are the examples of the unconditioned reflexes. Now let's see what are the conditioned reflexes. These are not inborn. These we learn with the time, that is by training. Learning of cycle. Wild animals of circus trained to perform strange acts. Salivation of mouth on hearing the bell of lunch break, and there are so many other examples. So this is all about the reflex R. In the next video, we will learn about the structure and function of brain. This is all about the reflex arc. In the next video, we will learn about the structure of human brain and functions of human brain.